Hello, my name is Sonia Torres, and I will be addressing the topic of illegal immigration for our last essay. Most, if not all of you, are aware of the situation regarding illegal immigration into the United States. This has been a topic of great controversy and has been the center of major debates in the last few years. Traditionally, people from many countries immigrate into the United States for better economic opportunities or fear for their family's safety. This is nothing new, since our ancestors did exactly the same thing many years ago for a variety of reasons, with the exception that now we have closed our borders to keep immigrants out. But I ask this question, wouldn't many of us do the same if we lived with hunger, unable to support our families while living in deplorable conditions? Many flee their countries due to political instability and persecution. Others from crime-ridden countries like El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras leave due to gang violence and corruption. Protecting and caring for the safety of our family outweigh the laws that discriminate against you, and for many, it is a matter of life or death. Even though Mexico has improved their economic situation, and Mexicans are returning to live in their native country, others continue to immigrate into the U.S. in search of prosperity. Just imagine for a moment how terrifying it must be to pull up roots and leave everything behind with just the clothes on your back. Perhaps a bit of money if you're lucky enough to have it, and the fear of dying along the way due to human trafficking, drug wars, getting lost in the desert, and irresponsible smugglers who promise to cross you into the U.S., take your money, and then leave you stranded. Add to this the fear of traveling with young children if you are a single parent. They risk their lives in hopes that they can reach the safety of the United States and live the American dream. Why would anyone go through such ordeal if they didn't feel it was their only way out of their current situation? While illegal immigrants are not here to destroy our country or live for free, they come with the hope of finding jobs that will feed their families. They often end up with jobs that no one wants to do and get paid very little for. They contribute to our economy and pay taxes. Trump supporters might claim that if we don't like Trump's zero-tolerance policy, then our love for open borders would create extreme chaos. I did not at any point say I wanted open borders. That is not my argument. This would be considered a straw man fallacy. A straw man fallacy is defined as substituting a person's actual position or argument with a distorted, exaggerated, or misrepresented version of the position of the argument. I simply feel there should be a rational solution to illegal immigration. One rational solution would be to allow immigrants to access jobs for a temporary period without access to legal immigration for them and their families if they came to the U.S. illegally. They would be required to pay yearly for a work permit and would only have access to work permit based on their clean criminal record. They would not have access to social services like welfare, but would be eligible for health care with a monthly premium. The permit would only be renewable for 10 years. After that amount of time, it would expire and they would have to leave the country. This would give their applicant enough time to work, make some money to send home and improve their economic situation, or find a safer place to live, with the knowledge that they will return to their country after the course of 10 years, giving them the opportunity they seek. Opponents to this solution would argue that illegal immigrants would not leave the country after their expired permit, and that it would be difficult to find them if they decided to stay. But wouldn't this be a better solution than building a wall that is costing so much money to build and continues to be ineffective? They will continue to come as long as there is a need. We need to find a better solution than to build walls or incarcerating innocent young children.